All stand, let us pray. And Father, Son, and Spirit. Heavenly God, thank you for this day. Grant us your blessings of wisdom so that we can understand our lesson for today. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Father, Son, and Spirit. Good morning, class. Before you sit down, pick up those pieces of paper under chairs. Class monitor, who are the absent for today? Very good. So if no one is absent. So let's have a recap on what we have discussed last meeting. Yes, Mr. Arellano, what was our topic last time? Quartiles. Very good. And what is quartiles? Yes, Miss Perez. Very good. So quartile is the distribution of data into 4 equal parts. Then last time, or last meeting, we discussed about quartiles for group data. Do you still remember the formula? The formula? Yes. Miss Torres. Very good. So the formula was quartile QK is equal to LB, or the lower boundary, plus the quantity of K over N over 4 minus the CF, or the cumulative frequency before the quartile class, divided by frequency of the quartile class, multiply by its class interval. So we are done with the quartile for group data. So before we proceed to our next topic, let us have an activity. I know everyone is familiar with my activity for today, and it's what you call 4-peak 1 word. So let's start. Here's the first picture. Anyone who wants to answer, please raise your hand. Don't answer in chorus. So, yes. Mr. Valeriano. Measure. Very good. Next. Next slide would be, yes, Miss Quintos. Position. Very good. Next is, yes, Miss Gonzalez. Divide. Very good. Next one, it's easy. Yes. Mr. Cuenca. 10. Very good. Next would be, yes, Miss Javier. Equal. Very good. Then last one would be, yes, Mr. Torres. Very good. It's part. So in our activity, we have measure, position, 10 equal parts. So, do you have any idea on what we are going to tackle for today? Anyone? No idea? No? Yes. Mr. Alcantara. Very good. It's about decile. So, again, decile is where the distribution of data is divided into 10 equal parts. And for today, we're going to tackle about decile for group data. So in decile for group data, we have the formula. We have this formula.
V sub k is equal to LV plus K, the quantity of K over N divided by 10 minus cumulative frequency or CF divided by F multiplied by I. So, let us derive the formula. dk means decile or the 8th decile. Then LB is the lower boundary. We have here KN. N is the total frequency, total number of frequency. K represents the number of decile, or it's 1, 2, 3, and so up to 10. Then we have CF. CF means cumulative frequency. What we are looking here is the cumulative frequency before the decile class or the decile class. Then we have here F for the frequency. Then I is the class interval. Any questions so far? So, in the same manner of the quartile, we also have here the lower boundary, the cumulative frequency before the decile class, then frequency, class interval. So, let's have an example. So here, please read. Yes, Mr. Ocampo. Given the scores of 42 emerald students in their math exam, calculate the third decile. So we have here the frequency distribution table. Then we have our formula. So first thing we need to do is we need to complete the table. So first, we need to complete the table for cumulative frequency. How do we get the cumulative frequency? We always start at the lower class. So here, we have the higher class here is the 35 to 39 class interval. Then, the lower would be 20 to 24 class interval. So, we would start in the lower. So, we have here 7. Why 7? Because we need to start from the frequency. Check the lower class interval, then its corresponding frequency. Write it here, then add the second frequency, which is 7 plus 17 would be 24. Then 24 plus 10, 34. Then 34 plus 8 is equal to 42. So we have here 42. To check if our cumulative frequency is correct, we just add all of the frequencies. So we have 8 plus 10 plus 17 plus 7 is equal to n is equal to 42. Or simply, it is the
total number of frequency, the 42 emerald students. So, let's proceed to our next column. We need to compute for the lower boundary. So, how do we compute the lower boundary? We just subtract the lower limit of the first class to 0.05. So, we have here class interval 35 to 39. The higher limit is the 39, the lower limit is the 35. So, we subtract 35 to 0.05. The answer would be 34.5. The lower limit for the next class interval, 30 to 34. Anyone? Yes. Mr. Antonio? Correct. 29.5. Next would be the lower limit for 25 to 29 class interval. Yes. Miss Asuncion. Very good. So it is 24.5. The last one would be 19.5. So now we have completed the table. So we should proceed to our formula. So our formula was dk is equal to lower boundary plus kn over 10 plus cf, or the cumulative frequency. So first would be, we need to locate the third decile, or the missing, or the what we're looking for. We locate for the third decile. So how do we locate the third decile? It's simple. Kn over 10. Are you still familiar with Kn over 10? Yes, very good. So it is the formula for decile for ungrouped data. So it is still needed here for the group data. So we have here, what is the value of K and what is the value of N. So K is the 3, or the missing link, or what we're looking for, the decile or the third decile. Then N is the total number of frequency, which is here, 42. So we just need to multiply 3 by 42 divided by 10 is equal to 126 over 10 is equal to 12.6. So we have now the third decile for 12.6. So we need to go back to our table to where it will lie, kung saan siya mas malapit. So here we have our cumulative frequency table. We have 7, 24, 34, 42. 12.6 is nearer to 24. So our class interval would be here. So our class interval is equal to 25 to 29. Now we have our class interval. We can locate all the variables inside our formula. So we can locate LB, we can locate CF, we can locate F or the frequency, then the class interval. So, lower boundary, here in our table, the lower boundary would be 24.5. We have 24.5. Then the cumulative frequency before the decile class is equal to 7. So, before siya ng 24. 7. Then the frequency in the class interval or the decile class is 17. And the class interval. Class interval is the upper limit minus the lower limit. So, example, we have here 35 to 39, then 34 to 30 to 34. We just subtract the both upper limit. So, 39 minus 34 is equal to 5. Or we can simply just count 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So, that would be the class interval. 5. Now, we have everything on our formula. So, next step would be substitution. We just substitute the values here to our formula. So, dk, or the third decile, is equal to the lower boundary of 24.5 plus the quantity of kn over 10, or the 10th decile, or the third decile is 12.26 minus the cumulative frequency before the decile class, 7, divided by the frequency of the decile class, which is 17, multiplied to its class interval na 5. So, we just need to compute 24.5 plus 12.6 minus 7 is equal to 5.6 over 17 multiplied to 5. So, we have 24.5 plus 5.6 times 5 divided by 17, or 5.6 divided by 17 times 5 is equal to 1.6470. Right? Check in your calculators. So, now we just need to add. So, the third decile is equal to 26.147. So, we have our decile. The third decile is 26.147. We check our decile if it's correct, if it will lie on our class interval. So, we have our class interval 25 to 29, where 26.147 lies between our class interval. So, we have our decile, our third decile to be correct. We have that would be the third decile. Any questions so far, class? Then, so, let's have another example. Let's have another example. Using the same table. Let us calculate
using the same table. Calculate decile 6. So, calculate decile 6. Let's start. What's the value for k? K is equal to 6. Then n is equal to 42. We just need to first locate the class interval, right? So, 6 times 42 divided by 10 is equal to 6 times 42. 252. Right? Check in your calculators. So, then divide by 10 is equal to 25.2. Now we have 25.2. We go back to our table. Look for the cumulative frequency that is nearer to 25.2, or where the 25.2 will lie. So, we have here 7, 24, 34, 42. It's already over 24, so it would lie here. On the cumulative frequency of 34. So, we have our class interval 30 to 34. Our class interval 30 to 34 will locate our boundary, which is 29.5, and the cumulative frequency before the decile class is 24. Then the frequency of the decile class 10. Again, the class interval is 5, right? So, we have all our values for our formula. So, next step would be substitution. So, we substitute. We are looking for decile 6. So, decile 6 is equal to lower boundary of 29.5 plus the quantity of the decile 6, which is 25.2, minus the cumulative frequency before the decile class is 24. Then divide it by the frequency of the decile class, which is 10 times to its class interval. So we compute 29.5 plus 25.2 minus 24. Right, so it's 1.2. Divide by 10, multiplied by 5. So we have 29.5 plus, what is 1.2 divided by 10 times 5, or 5 times 1.2 divided by 10, which is 0.06. Or 0.6 lang pala, 0.6. Right? So we add 29.5 plus 6, plus 0.6 rather, is equal to, our decile 6 is, what? 30.1. Very good. We have our decile 6, 30.1. Let's check to our table if it's correct. So, it lies between here on our decile class. 30, our class interval 30 to 34, it's between 30 to 34. So, any questions so far again? Any question? So, no questions? So, let's have so get one whole sheet of paper. On your seat, answer this exercise. Again, on one whole sheet of paper, one whole sheet. On one whole sheet of paper, calculate the 4th and 7th decile of the test scores of 50 students. So we have here the frequency distribution table. Then, first things first, you need to complete the table. Then, calculate the class interval using the formula, or locate the class interval using the formula for ungroup data of the decile. For 4th decile is kn over 10. Then, find all the values of the variable in our formula. Then substitute. Then you compute. Any question? None. So, on your sheet, answer this. I'm going to erase everything. Here. I'll leave the formula here. I'll give you 15 minutes to answer this. And afterwards, I will collect your papers. So, don't bother your classmate. Just ask me if you have any questions. So, go. Get one whole sheet of paper, answer. Okay, class. When the bell rings, so just pass your papers to the president, and the president will give the papers to me. I'll be at the office.